Transformational leadership. Transformational leadership is defined as leadership approach that causes a change in individual and social systems. It creates valuable changes and positive changes among the followers with a vision to develop followers into a leader. Transformational leaders are able to excite, arouse, and inspire the followers to put extra effort to achieve the goals of the groups. Charismatic leadership is different from other types of leadership because it focuses more on the personality of the leader. However, this is not the only aspect of charismatic leader. Charismatic leader are usually in sync with the person with the ability to speak publicly, their body language, as well as their characteristic as a person. Charismatic leader predominantly appears in times of crisis to lead people. Relationship between leaders and followers has always been codependent with one another. Leadership taken one step further by working to cultivate a relationship. The reason behind this certain development in followers is predominantly due to charismatic leaders resonating with a certain leadership power, such as referent power and also expert power. Referent power is the ability to influence others through the characteristic of the leader, while the expert power is the ability to influence people because of the leader's skill and abilities.
Hi! Transformational leaders lead by examples. They practice behaviors that condones and earn trust from their followers. These behaviors of genuine acts have high moral persuasiveness impacts. Hence, the followers or subordinates will be easily influenced as they will be more proactive from the confidence and motivation that inspired from the leader. For example, Nelson Mandela, the former president of South Africa, was one of the famous transformational leaders in history. One of his most noted behavior was the line of communication he had established with his subordinates. He was in close contact with them and wasn't afraid to humble himself to serve them. Not only did he set the bar for reconciliation in his nation through his recurring emphasis on forgiveness, he also expected his subordinates to do the same by always giving them the support they need in order for them to accomplish great things. In conclusion, transformational leaders are the leaders that motivate their followers through behaviors.
Hi! In comparison to transformational leadership, as definition for charismatic leadership is a method of encouraging a particular behavior through communication, persuasion, and enforce of personality. In general, charismatic leader is more appropriate to describe Tun Mahathir's leadership style in his communication. His speeches filled with powerful devices that reinforce his credibility as speaker. His discourse incorporated persuasive and compelling vision to support his main goal, which is to help unify the people.
Hello. To make another comparison between transformation leaders and charismatic leaders, transformation leaders empower people rather than charismatic leaders. They provide an inspiring mission and vision and give them an identity. They also give a positive change to the people and induce them to be aware of what they feel. We take Mahatma Gandhi as an example. He was an Indian activist who leads the Indian independence movement against British colonial rule. He empowered his followers by his drastic method of non-violent protest and instilled trust, loyalty, admiration, and respect amongst his followers. He also changed them in a literal sense and changed in their minds and hearts and clarifies the purpose of their behavior to congruent with his belief, principles, and values.
Hi guys, there is another point to make comparison between transformational leader and charismatic leader. So the charismatic leaders decision-making power is lie on the leader. A good leader have the ability to make good decision-making quickly and effectively in order to ensure the business can move forward. Besides that, a great leader know how to balance emotion with reason and make decision that can give positive impact to the organization or company. And as a leader, he or she has to bear responsibility on every decision that be made by him. If the decision result bad impact on the organization, he or she as the leader has to come up with solution in order to overcome that particular problem. For example, in Malaysia, the new Prime Minister of Malaysia is Tun Mahathir. Tun Mahathir had identified that the Malaysia is having economy and financial crisis. So he, as the leader of government or country, have to make crucial decision in order to restore the company and also to make Malaysia can move along with developed country such as Singapore, Korea and etc.